Hey, I'm back. I know. So many of you been contacting me over the last couple months. I don't even know, almost basically a year, about some new information. And I know I did this a couple times already, but I just been seeing so much misinformation out here, man. I just been noticing. Of course, I've been on my purpose. I've been figuring out things in this reality. I've been working on myself. I have been working on a few other people as well. I'm just trying to help out, just trying to raise the vibration as much as I can. So, but regardless of all that, I'm coming back for some more videos again. Today, what I want to speak on is healing the root chakra. Okay, because these chakras, the information about these chakras, there's a lot of information about this, and most people really are focused on tuning the chakras. There's a difference between tuning the chakra and actually activating it or healing it. Okay, so as far as the root chakra, all right, what does this stand for? This particular energy stands for what most people don't really realize is the body, is the physical reality. Okay, it has to deal with survival. So what you'll notice is that this energy is surrounding food, shelter, your fears, your flight or fight, flight or fight response. Has all to do with this. Okay, so what you'll notice, a lot of spiritual people, a lot of people in this community have anxiety. And if you notice, they have a ton of fear as well because they're so focused on these higher energies. They're so focused on the third eye. They're so focused on the heart chakra. These are all important, but you gotta have a foundation before you start anything. You gotta build the plans. You gotta get the bricks. You gotta have the foundation. You can't just create a building out of nowhere and it won't exist. Okay, so that's where a lot of people are at, in the spiritual community. This is why they're just puffing smoke. They're not really giving you information that can help you practically because they're not even they don't even have a foundation for themselves. I'm sorry for this light coming through on this side. Try to change the angle a little bit. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better, hopefully. Okay, so they're so focused on just the spiritual aspect, but I always advocate balance. So, in order to actually heal and activate this foundation, you're going to have to push against your fears. Okay, you're going to have to start eating better. You're going to have to start exercising. You're going to have to start earthing. Now, what I mean by earthing is plain and simple is connecting your bare feet to the bare earth. Okay, this will this will give you this grounding effect that the earth has this negative charge and it's going to charge your body. Okay, so you want to do that as much as possible, but also there are earthen mats you can find online. Now, if you guys want the specific ones that I use because I live up north in Philadelphia, so it's kind of cold up here. Sometimes you don't want to go out bare feet. So I use earthen mats during the winter time. So email me at occulthealing22@gmail.com. I'll have that in the description. Again, it's occulthealing22@gmail.com. I don't have my website anymore. I said, you know what, forget it. But I'll just do YouTube. Okay, so I'll continue to do YouTube. Um, I don't need the website. There was a whole bunch of legal issues with that. People was trying to steal my name. People was hacking my stuff. I already made prior videos about this, but I'll keep the YouTube, okay, just for you guys. So, um, as I was saying, you can get an earthen mat. This will help you ground yourself, okay? So, like I said, you want to eat better. You know, now I know there's a lot of debate about the veganism and what you should do if you should still eat meat. Look, I'm a vegan. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Okay, you do what you feel is right. I'm doing what I feel is right. Okay, so whatever you feel that you should do as far as your diet, that is totally up to you. But for the people that believe what I believe, you know, we practice veganism. Okay, we do fasting. Okay, um, there's a ton of different things. That's a whole nother different video. Okay, but you want to make sure that you're eating properly because that's a part of the root chakra. It's food, it's survival. Another thing is how comfortable are you in your living space? Do you actually have space? Are you comfortable in your living space? Because if you're not, your root chakra um, will be damaged over time. Okay, so you want to make sure you get your living conditions right. This is about being practical. See, a lot of spiritual people don't talk about this stuff. They only talk about high end stuff. You gotta have balance. You gotta be practical as well because guess what? If your living conditions aren't correct, you're in fear all the time. You're not paying your bills and stuff like that. You're living off of other people. You're scared. You're not going to be able to raise your vibration because fear is a low vibration, keeps you down. Okay, jealousy and all this stuff. This is all root chakra activity. So you want to get, what's your purpose? What is something that you can do that is helping you that you love to do and you can also make practical income from? Yes, spiritual dude is talking about income. A lot of them don't. That's root chakra. That's the first step. You have to live comfortable. Okay? So, but you also want to do something that you love to do. All right? What do you love to do? Write some things out and think of some ways that you can bring this out into the universe and make a proper income off of. Even if it is working a job for a time. Sometimes you might have to do it just for a time. I know nobody in this community wants to work a job, but even hopping on YouTube and building a brand. What kind of brand you know, do you want to come out with? I was doing astrology readings and consultations and tarot readings and giving people advice on health and relationships and stuff like that. Building a brand, okay? Now I'm doing other things as well. I'm doing music. I'm in school for audio engineering. I work in a studio. You know, I'm practicing piano. I'm also into more practical things like marketing strategies. I have a certification in marketing. You see, like you have to balance things out. You have to be practical about what you want to do in this physical reality because you have to live in this world but not be of it. So that means you're gonna have to play the game, but you're still connected to this higher power. You're still more aware. Okay, so um, everything dealing with the body, getting yourself in physical good shape. Are you exercising? And I don't mean just doing yoga in the morning. I mean getting that heart rate pumping where you're sweating. That the human body needs activity. If you're just sitting around every day, doing yoga for 15 minutes in the morning, yoga is a spiritual practice, it's not an exercise. All right, a lot of these people got you guys confused, making it seem like yoga is an exercise. That's why, if you listen to some of the true yogis over there in the East, they'll say people in America and also in different parts of the West are doing yoga totally incorrect because they're making it seem like an exercise. They're trying to pump you up. They're trying to, but it's supposed to be a spiritual practice, okay? You're supposed to be aligning yourself spiritually. So that means you're meditating while you're doing this. Okay? So um you best thing I do, I've said it in multiple videos, is jogging, is running. you know some people said, oh, it puts stress on the adrenal glands, but guess what? If you're eating properly, you're getting enough sun, you're getting enough oxygen, you're earthing, you have a positive mind state, your adrenal glands will not get zapped like that, because there's other things like watching TV that zap your adrenal glands. Having hatred and jealousy zaps your adrenal glands. It's unavoidable. That's saying like, you know, no part of your body will get stressed out, but that's the difference. You have to, all right, let's do something positive. You know, get your running on it, and also do lightweight lifting or something. Even if it's simple stuff like squats for the legs, ab work, crunches and stuff like that, push-ups. This is simple stuff. You know, always make sure you do some stretches before and after to get proper oxygen in your cells. That's what I'm saying. A lot of spiritual people don't talk about this stuff. Okay, so all doing all these things, um, like I said, tackling your anxiety. If you have anxiety, there's a lot of different techniques. I think I did a video, not too long ago. Check my channel on there's a video called "How to Overcome Any Fear and Phobia and Anxiety." It's a technique called tapping that you guys can do to overcome anxiety, because this means when you have anxiety, you have a lot of phobias and stuff. This means your root chakra is in danger, it's damaged. All right, you need to take care of that, because you can't be, fearful staying in the house. That's what, again, a lot of these spiritual community people, they take pride in being alone, like you're supposed to be alone. There is no separation. You got to understand what these terms mean. If there's no separation, why are you trying to separate yourself all the time? Literally, I see a lot of people in this community praising on being alone. Yes, I'm alone. Um, I like being by myself. That means your root chakra is damaged. All right, you're fearful. You're scared of people because you don't trust. All right, that's the true reason. Like really accept it. The reason why you're scared to connect with people and to communicate with people is because you're scared. But guess what? When you're a high vibrational spiritual being, you're not fearful of these things. You're not fearful of negative energy being caught on you, because your energy is so high. When a negative person communicates with you, it doesn't even affect you. But when you're in a weak state, just like when you have a weak immune system, you're easily influenced. Okay, so if you're easily influenced by negative energy, now I'm not saying be around negative energy all the time voluntarily, but I'm saying like go outside, communicate, speak your truth, have no fear, raise your vibrations. Okay, now like I said, I'm not telling you to voluntarily look for negative energy, but you can't be scared of it either. This is, you have to be in this world but not of it. What that means is that you're going to have to play this game but not be controlled by it. You're on a different level. Okay, so get with these phobias, get out with people. Some of the It's funny because some of the best connections I've made, you know, which follow my advice, which are into this stuff that I do now, came from people that weren't even initially interested in this stuff at all. They see me, we met or something like that, and we had a conversation. It was like, oh, so you do, you're into spirituality. Like I never thought about, and then I explained some things, and it opens a new light to them, and then they wind up really being interested in this stuff, and then they contact me, and then long and behold, in a month or two, they're doing more than I am. You see how it works? So you can't just be scared, hiding away, only wanting to communicate with people that you know are interested in this stuff. That's not how it works. That's easy, you know. Just only talking to people that's spiritual is very, very easy. But guess what? Life is not about going the easy route. Okay, you're gonna have to deal with some friction. Okay, like I said, some of the best connections I've made were people that weren't even initially interested in this stuff. And some of the worst connections I've made were people that claim to be interested in this stuff. But what happens is their mind, their vision becomes so small, you know? They're running away from religion but going into another religion. It's all about having an open mind. I can talk to a Muslim, I can talk to a Christian, and not try to offend them, because guess what? I have an open mind. There's some seeds of truth in everything. Okay, so you want to keep that, have an open mind. Don't, the moment you feel like you know everything is the moment that you're dying. All right. So just doing these small little things will activate your root chakra. You'll see a difference because the root chakra is your physical reality. You'll see a difference. You'll feel better in your body. You'll feel more energized. Okay. Then this is when you start doing the meditations that you see on YouTube where you're tuning up the root chakra. This is when you're visualizing the red light and you're expanding it slowly. Like I said, they don't tell you, you don't just in your imagination just boom, red light everywhere. You expand it slowly and lightly. Everything is a slow process. When you see a plant growing, does it just spring out of nowhere? No, it takes its time. It's slow, and just like the seasons, take your time. Okay. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. More videos will be coming. If you guys want to contact me for consultations, astrology, tarot, learning the secrets of the universe, learning the secrets of the government, so many things. I'm also health advice, detoxing, relationship advice. You need consultations. You can email me at occulthealing22@gmail.com. I cannot do many people. I only do specific people. Um, but send me an email, and if I can't do the consultation with you, I'll send you some information. Maybe you can find on your own. But I can only do certain people. So I just hope you guys take this information into consideration. And I wish you love and light. And I just want to say namaste to you all. Thank you.